Welcome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Not a great day for my New York Jets. Not a great weekend for boxing bettors. But it's a big fight weekend. It's going to be extraordinary. It's a great week. Guys, let's try to get money. Let's try to get paid this week. Got a lot to get into. Going to start it all. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. You guys let me know how it is. We're going to get started in just a minute as some more y'all start to roll in. We'll get it popping. We'll get started. Give me a couple minutes to get started, and we'll get right into it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get started in just a second. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing Blog. Please smash the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in the ticker below. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you, and there are going to be multiple locks this week. This is a huge week for us. So join the Patreon now. If you have not already, make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. $5 gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month gets you access to Discord where we stream fights live. We do all of that, just $5 a month. All right. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The Carnival Bar. Carnivalbar.com. I am super tired today. My Jets just gave a game away. I am not happy about that. My Jets really, they had that game won. Let's get into it. First off, guys, if anyone had any gambling success, did anyone win money? If so, let me know about it in the chat. Put your comments in. Let me know what you won. Did anyone football team had success this weekend? My Jets just lost a heartbreaker of a game. The Steelers hit a 60-yard field goal with minute left, and the Jets couldn't get to go up by 2. Gary, please tell me you did not place a bet on that parlay you were talking about. I cashed out of it, Havlock. I cashed out. So I won $200 on it. So what happened was McCormack won, and they offered me a cash out. And I don't know. I just got a real bad feeling about the Tufo and Nunez fight. It's got a real bad feeling about it. I was like, I don't know if he's going to stop him. Something tells me Tufo's going to go the distance here. And I just cashed out of it. I cashed out of it, so I won $200 on it. They offered me I cash out at 5,200. I bet $5,000 on it. Let's go Crawford versus Canelo. Less than a week away, guys. It is almost here. I'm a very, very, very easy poll. Guys, do vote in the poll. We are just a week away, so this is official. Justin Fields made me some good. There you go. There you go. Justin Fields was extraordinary today. Justin Fields played great. You feel good about the offense if you're a Jets fan, but you can't feel good about the game because the Jets lost a game they should have won. Fumbled kick return. It just wasn't good. It was bad. They could still won that game. 60-yard field goal right at the end of the game. Fields could extend it. Could have got the first down with his legs. He throws it to Garrett Wilson. Wilson has the first down. But he gets absolutely leveled over the middle of the field. You can't throw that ball if you're Fields. Fields could have ran for it, and he could have ran out of bounds. He could have got the first down and out of bounds. Instead, you throw the ball over to Wilson, who's in the middle of the field. So even if he catches it, you got to burn your last time out. All right, you're gonna burn your last time out. And now you're just making it more complicated, right? Like you don't have to throw it. If you can run for it and get out of bounds. Big weekends coming up is right. Big weekend coming up is right. It's a big weekend. This is one of the best fight weekends of the year, if not the best. So I'm into it. We're going to make a ton of money. We got this, guys. Gary, I'm kind of depressed. I tried to put $300 down on Herrera to win, and they limited my bet to $37. Well, that's gay. That's just really gay. I don't know how to respond to that. $37 for what? Really? It's extraordinary. I'm sorry about that, Havlock. What up, Jab? What up? What's good, Jab? We got DJ Green in the house. We got all the usual suspects. I should have just took Bab by himself. What up, homie? Bipolar's in the house. We got the whole crew today. Havlock is here. Man, the kickoff fumble by the Jets really turned it. Yeah. Well, the Jets came back and took the lead. You know what I'm saying? After that, the Jets came back and took the lead. Then they got a 3 and out. They got the ball back, went 3 and out. And then Pittsburgh kicked a 60-yard field goal right there at the end, which is not great. 60-yard field goal, split the uprights right down the middle with 7-8 extra yards on it. It's extraordinary. Always bet the Mexican to upset a UK fighter no matter the odds. I feel like this is not a bad strategy, DJ. I really feel like this is not a bad strategy. In the pro fight, take the Mexican. In the amateur fight, take the Brit. I feel like that's a good strategy. Morning, boys. Morning, Adu. Gary, be honest. Did you bet on the domestic? I did not. You guys told me not to. I was gonna. I was planning on it. But y'all told me not to. I didn't even watch I was watching football all day, so I didn't even get to watch the card. Hang on. Josh Bab won on points, 77-75. Oh, wow. I would have lost that too. Zachary Fee got stopped. Extraordinary. Wow, I did not see that coming. Interesting. How did the Fee fight go? Not good? Yes. Back when Fields was drafted, I said he'd be a bust. I don't know if that's fair. Fields was phenomenal today. I know he hasn't been great thus far. I don't know that it's fair to call him a bust. He's had good games. He's not panned out as if you thought he might, but he was the 4th quarterback drafted. And I would still argue he's better than the other 3 that were drafted. I would argue that. I noticed he got way better, and I said, hold, this guy is all right. So let me read this again. Back when Fields was drafted, I said he'd be a bust. When he went to the Steelers, I noticed he got way better, and I said, hold up, to this guy is good. Yeah, no, I agree. He's okay. Like, he's not going to kill you. I think he's okay, and I think he can be good. Pat McCormick was really good, and I usually hate you. Yeah, no, I agree with Bipolar. I'm not typically a fan of UK prospects. They're not my thing. They fight with, like I said, an amateur style, which I think can only take him so far. But no, McCormick looks really good. McCormick looks like he can be a very, very, very good pro. So keep that in mind. Canelo versus Bud will Vegas be involved and it ends in a draw? Consider that. We're going to get into that. And I think betting on a draw is an extraordinary bet. I would take a look at betting that. I would. Uh, Welland got flatline in the ring. It was insane. I took Bab. He was my last leg to my opponent. There you go, Rando. Fee got beat up. This is not a good week. It's good. God, you guys told me not to bet on that. Story put belt to ass. Visoli, my favorite UK prospect. Rumors are he punched up Carmel in sparring. I don't put too much in sparring. You know, when was this, right? Was Carmel was it his first day back in camp? And was Visoli, a week from 2 weeks from a fight? Was he in the middle of camp and Carmel was sitting on a couch for 6 weeks? Where were we on this when this happened? Like, was Carmel working on things, on new things? Yeah. I don't put too much emphasis on sparring. He on the Boots card for his next fight. I'm going to go to that Boots fight. Fields was awful with the Steelers, 4-2 against terrible teams and 1 touchdown to receivers in 6 games. He wasn't terrible. Look, Bipolar, are you a Steelers fan? We're going to do this real quick. Hang on, guys. Justin Fields last year. These are advanced. I don't want the advanced stats. Just the passing stats. 65%, 66% completion, almost 4-2, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Like, he wasn't bad at all. And then the rushing stats, 6 games, he ran for 300 yards. Like, how is that bad? I mean, nothing there is bad. He wasn't bad, and the Steelers were winning. They were 4-2. Nothing really changed when they put Russell Wilson in. The bounce back weekend has been postponed to next weekend. You got that right. But next weekend is going to be extraordinary. I took Story. He beat out of him. Been watching Visoli since he debuted. That was real good. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying I don't put too much stock in him touching up Camille Morton in sparring. I don't personally put a ton of stock in that. Bro, what do you mean? He went 10 touchdowns and had 1 turnover, and every game he played was close. I used to say he was a bust, and last season he showed. Okay, no, I get you. Yeah, I misread. I jumped to conclusions when I started reading your comment. I jumped the gun a little bit. Yeah, no, I think he's quality. I agree with you. Never mind what I said before. I'm agreeing with your take. I read the first half of your comment, and I kind of jumped to conclusions thinking you're going somewhere else with that. No, thank you. I agree with this comment. Guys, please, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now. I will get to them. Beat PP down, Fifi's legs. Thank you for that, DJ. Paul Spadafora still lives off that Mayweather sparring. Yeah, he does. And that also lost him a possibility of a fight with Floyd Mayweather. Ask Lou DeBell about that. I don't know about that. Visoli want to fight Carmel, and Carmel don't want it. Of course, I'm extraordinary. Your kicker is extraordinary. What up, Brandon? What up? I'm torn between going to the Boots fight or the Thurman fight. I'm leaning more towards the Thurman. Just seems like a better overall card, but Philly is much. Where do you live, Havelock? Where's home for you? Because I'm going to the I'm going to the Boots fight, I believe. So let me know if you're going to that fight. Let me know where you live, and if you go to that fight, we'll meet up for sure. Thurman going to beat Vendora. He lives in. That's right. You live in Nashville. Hell of a city. Nashville is one hell of a city. Great place to live. Havelock. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not close, but I get what you're saying. I got Fulton beating Oshaki. We had a big debate. Like, guys, vote in this poll. Let me know what you guys think of this poll. We got 13 votes in. So far, you guys are leaning Bud, but it's very close. So continue voting in that. Our Lord and Savior Eddie Hearn will be at the Boots fight, though. Yes, he will. When Bam fought here in Dallas, Eddie invited me to a VIP event, like a closed off VIP event they had at the hotel in Frisco, Texas, where the event was at. So shout out Eddie Hearn. Lester versus Billy. Guys, I'm going to drop that video today. I already did the tape on Lester. I like what I see. I got to tell you, I like what I see. So I think I'm going to go Lester in this, but I got to get to the Billy tape. Off the top of my head, I was favoring Lester. I know this is the fight that everyone should talk about, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that content out for y'all tonight for sure. That video will be live tonight. Lester and Billy, I will have that for you guys today. I like Lester off the top of my head. After watching the tape on Lester, I really like Lester. But to be fair, before I give an official prediction, I like Lester. But I got to watch the Billy tape too. I haven't gotten to the Billy tape. But right after this, I'm going to go watch the Billy tape. I know everyone likes Billy. Santana got robbed against Lester. Would you take MJF plus 700? No. It's not. I mean, no. I don't see him winning. All right, guys, let's get into this week's book. Let's start to preview this week's book. All right. You just refresh this. All right, guys, it's a brand new week. I think every parlay should start off with this. Donovan on the money line. All right, guys, here's a four-leg parlay that I like a lot. All right. You guys let me know what you think. But I think every parlay, to me, this is a lock. I'm gonna lock this up for you guys now. I'm gonna add, if you guys are in the Discord, if you guys are in the Patreon, you may get your first lock. You may get your first lock right here. Patty Donovan money line. Boachuk money line. Inoue money line. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford. Guys, this looks good to me. Does anyone object to anything on this list? To me, this is nothing here worse than minus 475. I don't even know what would be the risk here, but this all looks good to me. I know some of you are going to object to Inoue. I think that's wild. Like Boachuk, Donovan money line, Inoue money line, Crawford, Bud over 10.5. Minus 116. I like this a lot. I'm letting you guys know I'm locking this up as we speak. You guys want to do this? 3-leg parlay. I may do this. There's a 3-leg parlay. If you guys want to add Boachuk to it, you can, but I'm going to give you guys a lot of locks this week. So this is one of them. I may or may not put Boachuk on it. But right here, to me, this is a lock right here. Donovan and Inoue over 10.5. I'm going to give you guys at least 3 locks this week. It's going to be a very, very busy week. This is one of them. I'm going to get you guys this out now. I'm making a note of this now to give this to you guys tonight. 3-leg. Patty money line. Inoue money line. Over 10.5. Bud Canelo. To me, this is a can't miss. You guys, I don't want the odds to change. I'm letting you know I'm locking this up now. There's my first lock. All right. We're in good shape with this. But let me know what you guys think of that parlay. To me, this is can't miss. Let's just go through some of this. Like, I'm gonna leave this here, guys. Donovan money line, Inoue money line over. You can add Boachuk if you want to really bring down the odds. All right. To me, this fight's not worth betting. If you can get a stoppage, if you can get Sasumi by stoppage, you probably add that. If not, just it's pass. Donovan, I love just put Donovan on the money line. You can save there. Nelson and Santana. This is one that you guys are telling me to watch the upset. So I'm going to lay off this now. I'm not going to make a prediction on this, but I'm not a huge Steve Nelson fan. A lot of you guys have told me, Raiko Santana. This is a great bet, I think. To me, Chaiko wins this fight. This is a fight that I definitely want everyone to keep their eye on. Boachuk, I think, is a fight everyone needs to keep their eye on. I would lay off of this fight. And Billy Lester Martinez, another 50-50 fight. Are there props on this? No. Right now, I like Lester Martinez, but don't quote me on that. I'm going to lay off of that right now. I'm going to get to the tape. We'll have on tomorrow's show. We'll have an official breakdown on that. All right. Walsh and Vargas, tentatively, I like Walsh a lot. I've gone back and forth with this a little bit. I've studied a little tape now. I'm leaning towards Walsh. I also like this thing probably to go over if you can get a prop on that. I don't have a prop on that, but I like Walsh, and I probably like the over. Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford. This is what we're going to break down. We're going to get into a lot of this. Alvarez, Crawford. I'm going to take Crawford, but there's better bets than this. I think the over 10.5 is a better bet. And then Crawford by decision at plus 210. I like a lot. I like it a lot. I like this prop right here. Split decision plus 310. Draw. I love that at plus 1600. Knockdowns. Either fighter to be knocked down. No. Total knockdowns under 1.5. I love this bet. So there are a lot of bets that I really like on this fight. We're going to get into all of them right now. All right. So I'm just going to recap. Here's all 11. Is there anything else I want to talk about? We'll get into this too, Takai. All right. So here's all 13 bets. I'm going to run through them, and then I'm going to focus on Crawford and Crawford and Canelo. Patty Donovan, money line. Chaiko, money line. Boachek, money line. Walsh, money line. And the over. Crawford, money line, but better than that, Crawford by decision. Over 10.5. I think the fight goes the distance. Split decision. I think that's a good bet at plus 320. I think this is a real good bet at plus 320. I like the draw at plus 1600. I like under 1.5 knockdowns. And I like either fighter to be knocked down. No. In a way, minus 1,000. Just add it to your parlay. Takai minus 750. I think that's a good play. So that's 13 different bets. Now, I want to focus in on hang on. I want to focus on just the Canelo fight for now. All right. Let me pull it up. Where is it? All right. I love Crawford at plus 145. I like total rounds. I like the over. Crawford by decision. To me, this is the best bet we can make this week. This is maybe the best bet we can make this week. The draw I like. All right, so here's what I like. Crawford plus 145. Over 10.5. Crawford by decision plus 210. Draw plus 1600. Fight to go the distance, yes, minus 370. Either fighter to be knocked down, minus 170. I don't think either fighter is getting me knocked down. No. Under 1.5 knockdowns. I love that at minus 370. Split decision at plus 320. I like this. The Canelo fights are a lot of times they're split decisions, especially if he's getting his ass kicked. So to me, I'm a big advocate. Well, let me get to your comments first, guys. I'm going to get into all that, but let me address your comments first. Inoue decision. I'm not big on MJ, neither am I. And Billy got a glass chin. I agree. I think Inoue stops him. That's my guess too, boxed in. Lester got put down and took a knee against Reiko. I don't know if he can handle Billy. We're going to find out. Perfect parlay, Gary. Thank you. I think Inoue gets upset, says Ryan Hong. I can't see it. Patty a donkey. He might get himself DQ'd again. That was ridiculous what he did in the first fight. I mean, just absolutely brain dead. Boachuk and Inoue are risky at those prices, I think. Yeah, I may lay off a Boachuk. What does the what does the over on the Crawford fight and Reiko money line get you? I'll get to this. Remind me to get to this in a bit. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Please vote in the poll. Guys, comment, super chats. And I will get to them. That's a casual answer. I don't know what that's in reference to. I like MJ, but he's not getting a KO or decision in Japan. Japan's scorecards have been fair to outside fighters. They have been. But I don't think he's winning the fight. I think the price is either I'm going big on Crawford so I can gonna keep the legs short. Casuals don't even know who MJ is, dude. They do not. That is fair. And bet who cares? Has Donovan's opponent improved at all since they last met? I don't think there's much Crockett can do to close the game. No, there's nothing. Like he's and I said this in the first fight when the first fight was like even money. Like this isn't even close. It's not a contest, and it wasn't. Kyle, you do goof. You're the one who said it was a casual. All right, y'all. Patty at minus 600 is crazy. Was even odds last time, and Crocker had his worst performance ever. He's gonna do better this time for sure. I don't know if he's winning though. I don't know what he's gonna do differently. Like, I just don't know what he's going to do differently. Until Billy gets exposed, I'm not betting against him unless it's Pacheco, says Zayas Canelo. I'm not, until it gets Pacheco, Zayas, or Canelo. Donovan whooped that ass before the DQ. I wouldn't worry. I agree. He was dominating him bad, beating him up. I don't think Crocker has had his worst performance. I think Crocker is ass. I agree with that. I don't get what's good about Crocker. Patty had him done and got himself DQ'd like an idiot. Yes, he did. Yes, indeed. Patty is like a step above. Talk about Lester. Look, Lester Martinez. It's a wet dream. This fight is extraordinary. Like the fight is a fan-friendly fight. I probably like it not to go the distance. I probably like someone to get stopped, although I'm working on the tape now. I'm going to get to the tape at the end of the day. I'm going to get to it later. I'm going to get to the video at the end of the day. I'm going to get back to it. I've done the Lester Martinez tape. I'm going to do the Billy tape. After I do the Billy tape, I'm going to do the video later tonight. So that will be live tonight. You'll get it tonight. If you're in the U.S., you can probably wake up in the morning and get it, which is what I recommend. Unless you're up till 4 in the morning every night like I am. Lester and then Billy is going to be like a British say a humdinger. I agree. It's a great fight. It's a highly entertaining fight. It's a fan-friendly firecracker. I'm leaning towards Lester Martinez. And Billy got rocked by Derevchenko and only had one hand in the fight. And Billy is not sharp to what? I agree with Kyle Thomas on this one. I definitely agree with Kyle Thomas on this one. And Billy's shots are wide. He doesn't, I like guys who throw straight shots, straight down the middle, straight down the pipe. Guys, vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. I like Crawford, but I don't think the odds being I don't like the odds being so close. Canelo should be. I don't think Canelo should be. Canelo arguably lost to William School. He hasn't looked good in in a very long time. Everyone I talk to, guys, vote. Look, here's what I'm saying. So, if you're listening to this channel, you're likely a hardcore. Here's what the hardcore boxing fans say. Only 42% think Bud's going to win. 37% think Canelo's going to win, and 21% think it's going to be a draw. Right? And that draw is so high because every fight's been a draw this year. But this fight's very, very close, and the odds should be very, very close. Guys, please continue voting in the poll. Do vote in the poll. But this is very close. Rodgers, 73% completion rate, 4 touchdowns today. Didn't do that for the Jets. Indeed. Kyle, who cares who he beat him? That's a good win. Rayco Santana beat up Lester and made him take a knee. He knocked him down. I'd say Derevchenko is much younger. It's much tougher of a fighter than Rayco. I'm a Derevchenko fan. I agree, David. I think only plus 150 for a 54-pounder to beat Canelo is respectable to Bud. What up, BC? It's good to have you here, man. I haven't seen you in a minute. Chuck losing to Adams again. You got, get a look at that Carlos. I watched the Carlos Gongora fight. Who you got in the Ishmael fight? Let me get to it, DJ. I will get to it. We got all week. And Billy does have power. He thinks the power, and Billy does not have the power he thinks he does because he looks buff. He can hit. Let's not underestimate Billy's power. I think Billy does have power. We just don't know up to what level. I agree, Jab. That's a fair comment. I think the odds being close in Vegas is trying to tell us something. This is a very weird line. Everyone's going to bet Canelo. I don't know about that. And Billy got to put a pace on him. Lester going to have to KO him. Therefore, they are telling us to bet Crawford, in my opinion. Lester got power too. So better draw, guys. Better draw. I kind of agree with Kaiser B on that. And Billy is a problem for everyone. I think he is mini Mike Tyson. I think that's aggressive. Judges have favored Canelo. If the fight is close, expect him to get the nod or a draw. So just bet the over, guys. This is what I'm telling you. Just bet the over. Bet the over. We all know it's going the distance. Yes. Here, most people are favoring Crawford. At the gym, most are favoring Canelo. Interesting. I got Fernando Vargas Jr. I'm going to get to the tape on that. But even the guys that fight at the gym are casuals. Sometimes they are. All right, guys, let me get back to this. I'm going to break down Crawford and Canelo for you. This is not a typical fight where a guy jumps up a bunch of weight and he's a smaller guy. He's a smaller guy in stature. He's not the smaller guy in height or reach. He's going to be able to use his height and reach in the same way Bivol did, except he's much faster than Bivol. So he can't manhandle Canelo like Bivol did, but he can keep him at the end of his punches like Bivol did. And once you frustrate, and he can frustrate Canelo with the speed. Once he frustrates Canelo with the speed, Canelo is going to resort back to the old Canelo, which is to say, young Canelo, right? Once he resorts back to young Canelo and just starts loading up on right hands, you can't hit Crawford with one shot. If you want to hit Crawford clean, you got to set things up. You got to put punches together. You got to set traps. You got to disguise things. You're not hitting Crawford clean, just loading up on a shot. It's not going to happen. I think at that point, Canelo gets frustrated, and Crawford starts putting rounds in the bank, rounds in the bank, rounds in the bank. Crawford puts rounds in the bank. He wins a decision, or it's a draw. Right? Like it's a draw by robbery where Canelo may have some success early, win a couple of rounds, loses 9-3, and they give him 3 extra rounds to make it 6-6. I think that's a possibility. Crawford just gets the decision. So to me, Crawford by decision or a draw are your best bets. Or just take the fight to go over. Guys, I am telling you, just take the over. Take the over. Take the over. Take the over. Just take the fight to go over. Or take the under 1.5 knockdowns. That's an extraordinary bet too. That's a great bet. Take that. That's a great bet. But let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Let me know now. That's basically how I see that fight going. Lester Martinez and Billy, I'm working on the tape now. I'll have more insight for you on that tomorrow after I really study the Billy tape. But it's a barn burner. This is a slugfest. It's going to be fun. It's 2 offensive powerhouses who can punch. Questionable chins, we're going to find out, right? I would say take the fight not to go the distance over anything. I probably like the fight not to go the distance. But if I'm betting my money right now, and I will confirm this on my show tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'm going live tomorrow, but I'll do a show tomorrow for sure. I am probably leaning towards Crawford, leaning towards Lester Martinez. Right now I am. Lester Martinez, money line, it's plus money. Just lay it. You're good. All right. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in the comment section now. Let me get to all of these. He got the Tyson style. Obviously, he's not as good. I'm hammering Crawford and Crawford by decision. I agree, boxed in 79. Any undercard fights will have the over parlayed, and I will hedge with a draw straight bet. I like that. I like that. And Billy is a fighter for casual fans. I think I think Kyle Thomas is one of the most underrated chatters so far. Excellent job today, Kyle. Great job out of you. Boxed in 79 says, David, the fact that most guys at the gym watch UFC, not boxing. All the guys who do watch boxing at my gym try to fight like Bivol and don't do it good. Shout out 79. Gary, who do you have in the Canelo? Who did you? I had Bivol winning. I had Bivol winning wide in that fight. I picked Canelo pre-fight, but who did I score it for? Or who did I pick to win the fight? I picked Canelo to win. Scoring it, I had it for Bivol wide. But isn't nearly as big as Bivol. Obviously, so but he's long, right? Like, and he can keep him at the end of his punches using his speed instead of just backing him into the rope. He's going to keep him at the end of his punches, frustrating him using his hand speed. How many casuals have you ever heard of him, Billy? But the answer is not a lot. Not a lot. Kyle Thomas. All right, Kyle. Kyle, boxed in 79 is certainly not a casual. If you're on this channel, you're not a casual. Oh yeah, the under 1.5 all day. We like the under 1.5 knockdowns for sure. Kyle, you're the guy who screams casual every time you disagree with. And Billy is not a popular fighter. So how? Yeah, go guy. Boxing, go call up your local sports talk station, right? The one that talks NFL, NBA, MLB. Go call up that station. Ask him who Christian and Billy is. Watch their response. Will Crawford be able to take body shots? I think so. I mean, there's nothing to indicate that he can't. Didn't Lester pull out of his last fight with concussions? He's getting bashed up in the gym. All right, then Ben and Billy. If Skull can take Canelo shots and not look bothered, I feel very confident Bud can take them all night. I think this is a fair point by 79. Skull is huge compared to Crawford, and he was running for 12 rounds. What do you think about I like Chico versus Franklin. Chico, I like a lot. I'm going to get the tape on that, though, for sure. Okay, he's running, but Canelo didn't throw a lot at all, and he still almost lost. Watch Billy get hit while loading up on overhands. I agree, Kyle. Your analysis. I don't know what you guys got going on with you and 79. I agree with your analysis on Billy and Lester quite a bit. I'm giving MJ a huge chance to beat Inoue. The odds are very. I am not. I'm not. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Crazy things have happened. What it is, but I don't see that happening. I don't see it. All right, guys. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Put them below now, or forever hold your peace. I've been live for 40 minutes already. We'll go live again tomorrow. Gonna work on that and Billy tape. Gonna get that lock of the week out for you guys. You guys are extraordinary. I appreciate you guys. Live again tomorrow. I do already knows. I don't think Kyle is dumb. He obviously knows boxing, but a lot of boxing UFC fans scream casually. Anyway, yeah, I agree. I agree. This is annoying. Let me say 7. I'll say 7. 7. My dream fight is Inoue versus Nakatani, so MJ might ruin it all. I don't see that happening. I wouldn't. We always get our fights ruined, but I can't see that. Thank you, Gary, and God bless TVE. You are the best ever, guys. I appreciate all of you. It is September 7th. It is 2025. I got to end my poll first. Oh, guys, I can't end the poll. It is a tie. Someone's got to vote. It's a tie. It's 40-40-20. Guys, this is how close this is. Guys, someone's got to vote in the poll so I can end this. Someone vote in the poll. I got to end this right now. The poll it's dead even. It's a dead heat. 20 votes in. 8, 8, and 4. Let me see what Muscle. I'm gonna see what Muscle's texting me. Muscle's texting me a parlay. Inoue and Takai both on the money line. Yeah. Minus 222. Yeah, I don't see why not. Up. Up. And Canelo wins the poll ever so closely. He wins by 1 vote. You guys voted for Canelo. All right, guys, gonna end this now. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all truly are the best. September 7th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.